cultivate your mind. Be diligent in edifying your mind. The best way to do that is proper utilization of all of the tools at your disposal. Just like a great construction worker on an industrial site, the hammer might be the most utilized tool, but you also need the saw. You also need a screwdriver and a plethora of other tools to properly construct a solid structure. You need to do the same to properly edify your mind. There's never been a time where we have had the disposal of tools that we have today in the year 2026. Today we stand amid an unprecedented cornucopia of information, much as Europe did after Johannes Gutenberg's 1414 printing press that sparked rapid proliferation of knowledge. And after that, newspapers distilled the news into daily leaflets. Radio and the telephone accelerated its reach in real time. The internet has metamorphosed our consumption into a nonstop torrent of information. The tools at your disposal, the most important tool, if you want to learn the intricacies of anything, whether it's farming, economics, the banking system, the political system, is to read books. No AI, no YouTube video, no program within the media is going to give you the same information, wide-ranging, as a book. I go to the library every few weeks. I'll pick up a book on a plethora of topics, a wide range. At the moment, I'm reading about Middle Eastern history because of the current geopolitical conundrum that's happening. Every time I go and I look for books based on history, economics, geography, how the world operates, no one is ever around them. No one is ever demanding access to that information. I would say the most pertinent tool you can use, the hammer at the construction site, are books. I've learned more from reading books than I've learned from school, any individual, or any other resources I've ever utilized. And here's the thing too. Books are cheap. If the library doesn't have a topic that you are currently researching, you can always go on the internet and get a book for $10 to $15. And the amount of money you're paying for that information is indelible to your growth of your mind. The second tool to utilize at your disposal is the internet. The internet is a great tool where you can look up figures, facts, and information. Especially if you're reading a book that was printed years ago. The book I am currently reading, called The Gulf Conflict, I'll show you the book right here. It was written in the late 90s and early 2000s. Because of that, for up-to-date figures and statistics, I'll look online. On top of that, you have AI. Now, reading from a book will give you more information about a particular topic on a micro sense than simply utilizing AI. But you can utilize AI with the information that you've cultivated, and that increases your knowledge repertoire. And you have more information together. It's all about getting that information. And once you get that information, putting it together into a big bowl like it's an ingredient when you're cooking a meal. You stir the pot, you let it simmer, and that's how you become an expert on any topic you want to become one on. What's crazy is today, people would unalive for the resources we have. All the history documentaries you can consume. All of the videos on how to fix cars, how to cook a meal, how to fix a lawnmower blade. When it pertains to intellectual pursuits, if you want to read about religion, you want to learn about the Arab conquest, you can go to these places and read about them. But people don't. And then they want to have an opinion on how the political system operates when they have no knowledge of history, no knowledge of economics, and no knowledge on geography.